Breeze not a factor. Honeybun has a run at that ball and thumps it away for the Tigers. Lewis goes off the ground. Smith over the ball. In trouble. Gets the hand pass off though. Young out wide. Maxfield has got it. Down towards left half forward. Long towards the kick-off line. Hock from behind. Tunbridge couldn't hang on in front. This is Holmes against the boundary line. Now Lawson. Will it stay in? It does. Lawson finished in a blaze of glory in the first half. Brunton off Mitchell's hands. Back comes Mitchell to assist. Down he goes. Crashing through was Knights. Knocked away by Kelly. Out towards the boundary line. This is Young. Slipped over. Kelly into his back. Mitchell goes down. Dunkley over the top. And sliding through was Campbell.
Actually, Dennis, at half-time I went for the rule book, and you were right. It's just the fact that you didn't find the right subsection.
I couldn't find it.
A player or an official who does interfere, a runner or whatever, a free kick is awarded to the player nearest infringed upon. So yes, Minton Connell should have got the free kick because of that runner.
Well, no further correspondence will be entered into, gentlemen.
Rule 12.9.1.
Oh,
thank you, Don. Ball hacked out of the pack up towards Powell. He started in a blaze of glory here today. Got a number of possessions in the first 10 minutes of the game. It's not his best kick probably delivered today. Free. Kicked a very nice goal. Menegold has also been in the goals today. Knights, former best and fairest winner in Tiger Land. He shoots at goal and has put it through for only one behind. So Matthew Knights, his first score of the afternoon. One of the best and fairest in 1990 and the reserves best and fairest in 1988. Neil Cordy, one of the more experienced campaigners in Sydney, formerly of Footscray. Cordy kicks in. Favours the members stand side with the kick. Smith with the fist away. It's it right down to the 50-metre line. Mitchell's kick partially smothered. Nettlebeck had it and then lost it. And it will be, I dare say, a bounce. If the pattern continues, that has happened. 22 and a half minutes left in the quarter. Kelly, the last to get up, bounce inside the centre square.
69 to 57. Tunbridge, clean possession. It's a kick-off, partially smothered. Taken by Kapler.
Oh.
Now Strooper in trouble. McQueen bearing down. Got him. This is McGovern, who's normally a good kick. He pulls it back. The line was good, but Lees gets back. And Lees on the line. Chops it out. Drives it towards the outer side. Campbell. Oh. Lewis. A step or two late. Campbell very busy. Gale. Gale long towards half forward. Waiting forward was Dunkley. Across his body. Lewis was up. Socket away by Free. Campbell didn't have it. Didn't get a free kick. It'll be thrown in
the quagmire. The rest of the MCG, I should add, is in much better condition than that. That's where the old practice wickets were. And it does not look good. You might need your four-wheel drive over there, Don. And Free, playing as though he doesn't need one. Murphy, Honeybun. Honeybun at right half back, looking for options. It would appear not too many. A real stuttering start. Naish and Wheeler. Soccer-style tackle there from Barry Young. A real slider. Lambert. Naish. McGovern. A mark. Yes. A little bit of a nudge into the back of Smith. Not seen or whatever by the umpire. Kapler playing in the centre and has kicked 3 goals. Short kick. Doesn't get very far. The mark taken by McQueen at half-back. He's gone across the ground. Oh, not a good kick. The numbers are out there. It was intended for Lambert. He was marked by Mitchell. And he gets taken high, so he'll get the free kick. Which wasn't good play. So Barry Young to take it. Good to see him back into the side today too, after a lengthy absence. Very talented player. Can kick the miraculous goal. And that is not a good kick either. A wasted kick.
They like going sideways, the Tigers, don't they?
The long way home, isn't it? So boundary throw in on the outer side. Young with Tunbridge will do the contesting.
This is Kapler. Got it from Tunbridge. High kick. Back goes Gale, uncontested. It's one thing to change the direction of play, which Richmond are doing now. This is Honeybun. Last time they tried, it wasn't too flash. This has been better. Lees on the wing. They've established a runner now. Smith down towards left half forward. Sets it up, intended for Minagola. Couldn't hang on. Waiting behind Brunton. Kelly. Oh, brilliantly done. And again. Kelly. Lovely stuff. To Lawson. Lawson's kick. Again, Gale in the road. His third mark in the space of a couple of minutes. Gale will go to Smith. He's got the ball on the wing. 10-9, 8-8. No change to the halftime scoreline. Smith going for distance down towards left half forward. Then a goal of the leaper. That was Naish who got highest. Lambert in trouble. Held to him, says the umpire.
Craig Lambert, always in the thick of things. First came under notice when he won the under-19 best and fairest in '87. And has been the most consistent performer ever since. Tunbridge grabbed when not in possession. A play on call from the umpire. Ball kicked out of the pack towards the centre wing position. And Campbell went without it. Lambert. Underground hand pass.
Oh.
Too high. Swans player taken high down there against Barry Young. Free kick will go to McGovern.
Very impressive is McGovern.
The West Australian. And this is Dunkley. Strooper and McQueen. McQueen's going to win this one. Ducks back effectively. Paddles the ball clear of his opponent. Still it's a Sydney ball. Strooper, Lawson. They look for the hand passes. Bayes will get onto his left foot. Smothered beautifully by McQueen. He might get a second chance. Still on his left. I thought he was going to kick it right foot.
Oh, he's been fringed then. Milton Connell should be paid the free kick against.
Yes, I thought it was against him. Honeybun as the tidying up work for Richmond. Up towards midfield. Tony Free is free. And gets taken high. The advantage is paid. Richmond through Barry Young will go forward. Up towards Hogg. Couldn't take the mark. Swans had the numbers down there. Going through was Turner. Hogg. Good tackle Dunkley. Ball spills free again and taken over the boundary line for a throw-in.
Terrific that by that young man Holmes and Turner who came at him. Holmes got up quickly and went after it again.
Plays like Bernard Toohey, doesn't he?
It's a big whack. Middlebeck on his knees. Lambert, quick hands. Hogg hasn't got the carry. Naish almost. Wheeler, desperate defence by the Swans. Maxfield will send it back in. Now he gives it to Campbell. 55 metres out. Long kick. Back goes Wheeler. It's a goal.
What a kick from the boy from Golden Square. 29th pick in the draft in 1989. Taken a while to establish himself. But what a prodigious kick set up by Maxfield, who kicked one earlier in the second quarter on the run from the same distance. A beautiful kick from Campbell. He's been picking up a lot of possessions, this youngster. He's averaging about 26 to 27 disposals a game.
6 points the difference. 21 possessions to Campbell, and that was his first goal this afternoon. Out of the centre, important. It's a Richmond ball to half forward. Knights running off it. Brunton there with him. His tagger this afternoon. He did well to get a kick at it. Brunton hasn't given him much airspace at all. This is Naish just inside 50. Around Wheeler, but only just. He'll have a shot at goal again. And that could level the scores. Or did it hit the post? He shaved it. I think one behind anyway. Kicked by Chris Naish.
He's a little bit loose, isn't he, Matthew Wheeler? Gives Naish a lot of latitude, and Naish has got tremendous speed.
Cordy to the outer side. Tunbridge off. Fine mark. Twisting in midair. Very strong hands. Tunbridge from half-back towards the wing. Strooper. McQueen fisted away. This is Lawson. Griffith's got him. Gale having a good turn. Close to the boundary line. Very high kick back towards the wing. Young couldn't rake it in. Strooper got rid of him. Found the ball on the ground. Gets it to Kelly. Kelly boots down towards half forward. Free. Almost held without it. Lennon stood his ground. Back to Free. Confronted by Murphy. There's a free kick going to the Swans. It'll be taken by Gray. No idea what for. To Bayes, who's a better kick. centering one, a very good kick. Minton Connell up, couldn't hang on. It was certainly kicked to his advantage. Smith gets it across to Lees, and now the Tigers will come back. Knights on the wing. Matthew Knights down towards half forward. Menegola in front, fisted away by Holmes.
No, that's wrong. That is wrong.
Well, Menegola's got the free kick. Umpire Scott not impressed. Menegola goes in short. Hogg fingertips to it. Down goes Turner and Naish, sliding in Kelly. Dunkley's there. And a whistle. So, uncompromising football at the present time here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Both these sides realising victory is paramount today. If Richmond lose, you could say their season is over. And I'm sure Alan Jean spelt that out at the break.
So a bounce in the centre corridor, which is the better part of the MCG. Campbell again. Menegola, who started off well in the opening term, could have got a free kick there, but not seen or not paid by the umpire. And again, it's going to be a bounce. Free kicks, Don, it would appear hard to win close to goal. So Wheeler the last to get up as we watch that on replay.
There is the free kick, maybe, but there's another one. The hand's coming out. He just didn't pick that up.
Campbell from the ruckwork. His kick will go out of bounds, I think, in front of Smith. Yes, he just can't make ground. So throw it on the opposite side of the goal, Richmond's right forward pocket. And like they did in the previous quarter, the second, Richmond doing a lot better in the first part of the term. They must keep it going though. Turner tried to get it out to Young. Hogg, a better kick perhaps. Oh. And doing the right thing for the Swans, Craig Nettlebeck, knocking it over the boundary line. And this year without the headband and shorter hair, he's a greatly improved player. Not that that makes much difference, but he has worked hard on his game and skills. It's very congested out there, pretty untidy. Swans trying to tie it up, and they do so. So another bounce. Most important term, the third. Scoreboard showing 64 to 69 in favour of Sydney. Naish to Knights. Left foot snapshot. Pretty close. That'll be a goal.
Well, Brunton has done a good job on Knights, but he got away on that occasion. Left footer going onto his natural foot. Able to hook that ball back across the right shoulder. That's his first of the game. 2 points last week, Knights. Well smothered by Holmes. So you just can't afford to give a player of his calibre the latitude that Brunton did on that occasion. A very happy Matthew Knights as he goes back to screen. Centre.
So the Tigers challenging the Swans at the present time. Maxfield out of the middle, inside the 50 once more. Wheeler comes to meet it. Knights again, who got the last goal. Running away from goal, gives it to Lambert, who runs inside the 50. Kicks just wide of the target. Hogg going back. His fingertips to it. Couldn't bring it in. So the Tigers lead by 2 points. Cordy to the outer side. Over the top, Campbell. Young with desperation. And Kapler matching it. Slaps it on. Mitchell, well held today. Close to the boundary line, Barry Mitchell. Too much carry for Strooper. Down he goes. Kelly tried to toe poke it on. Strooper on his knees to Kapler.
Oh,
Kapler
good.
in the grasp. Gets it on to Nettlebeck. Nettlebeck inside 50. Goes long on goal. He could have run in another 20 metres. He's missed. Richmond lead by a point then. As Lees comes to the grandstand side. Why, I don't know, because the Swans have got the numbers, although it favours Powell. That's why. Powell. Awkward one for Honeybun, but the big man bent and got it. Boots it down towards half forward. Knights, who's been very lively in this term, gets it across to Smith. He's in trouble. Back to Knights. Knights just outside half forward. Long towards full forward. Hogg got a hand to it, couldn't control it. Dunkley goes off the ground.
And Richmond showing a lot more desperation. Same again from Dunkley with Barry Young 3 times now, and finally getting the ball over the boundary line. But Sydney adding only just 1 behind so far in this third quarter. And that was kicked a few minutes back by Craig Nettlebeck. Richmond by a point. They've added 2 goals, 3. Tunbridge with Young. Won by Tunbridge. Lambert again onto Campbell. 23 possessions. In towards Hogg. Yes, he's got the mark.
That all started with Craig Lambert. On that boundary throw, and he got in front. Maybe Mitchell's got to add a defensive side to his game, but it was good play by Lambert. He got it across with a quick handball and finishes up with Hogg.
Hogg's get 2 goals, 2 so far. And doesn't miss too many from this range. It's close. He's got the goal.
Very talented, Jeff Hogg. Very talented indeed. Beautiful kicking style. His 3rd goal. Now watch this. Watch Lambert in front of Mitchell. Look. Although Mitchell applied the tackle, he got it across to Campbell. Lambert. It was well done by Campbell. And Hogg on a beautiful lead. Kicks his
Hogg has
3rd.
kicked 3 goals, 2 now. Tunbridge from the centre. Sydney badly needing a goal. 2-on-1 out there in favour of Richmond. And the mark is taken by Strooper. They've only added just the one behind. Did an excellent quarter so far by the Tigers. This is Honeybun, who's lifted his work rate. And will go close to the boundary line. Kelly and Lees. And in fact is now taken over. You'll see a boundary throw in the practice wicket area on the outer side.
Real transformation has come over this game. Sydney led by 13 points at half-time. They now trail by 7. Recent history says that when Richmond trail at half-time, they don't come back. In their past 18 games when they've trailed at half-time, they haven't won one. Mitchell at the base of the pack. It'll be thrown up, I'm sure, out there. Lambert 21 possessions. Mitchell just 12. Tells the story. Powell will go off the ground and does. Got it to Young. Well done, Young. Around the outer side. Bays from behind. Gets a fist on it. Puts it out of bounds. Under 9 minutes till 3/4 time. The only goals in this quarter to the Tigers. Turner and Tunbridge. Lambert stood his ground in front. Tunbridge decides to tackle everybody. That way he'll get somebody close to the ball. And it will be another throw-up. And Lewis is not happy about something.
Isn't that interesting? Barry Mitchell had a hold of Lambert's boot. I would have thrown it over the fence if I was Barry.
Sort of person you were. Here's Bays. Gets it to Kelly. Long kick inside the 50. Minton Connell comes up. Missed it. This is Gray behind. Still he goes, Gray. Strong tackle, Honeybun. Taken by Lees. Boots it towards the outer side. Lawson overran the ball. Free goes off the ground, out of bounds, throw in.
8 minutes left in the term. Sydney still goalless. And a good quarter by Richmond. And of course still anybody's game. 7 points in it. 77 plays 70. Tunbridge with Honeybun. Been a good game from Honeybun today. Up towards Nettlebeck, who's kicked their only score this quarter. Murphy tries to get clear. Kapler's kicked 3. Can he make it 4 from inside 50? He can't with that kick. And Roger Selwood, the goal umpire, nearly decapitated your friend Basil Fawlty, Don. So 11-11 to 10-11. 1 goal the difference exactly, and Brian Lees prepares to kick in. Comes to the member stand side. Knocked away by Nettlebeck. And pass comes back to that same player. He's turned it around again. McQueen kicks from a standing start. Now Richmond have got the loose man. This is Maxfield, who kicked a beautiful left foot goal earlier at the other end. Hogg out of position.
He's a great
fine mark taken by Cordy.
He is a great high mark, Neil Cordy. It was a good high mark when he played half-back for Footscray. One skill he just hasn't lost as he's got older.
Kelly. A centering kick to Tunbridge. Campbell will have to come back. Is it Lennon? Which he does. Kick out towards the centre wing position. Ball will be over the boundary line. No, it won't. Nettlebeck applies a tackle, which appeared illegal.
Yeah.
and it will be taken by Gale, who's had a very good quarter.
An act of frustration by Nettlebeck, and actually he goes straight off the ground.
So Gale to take the free, left centre wing, right next to the interchange area. 3 Swans in front. Tunbridge takes yet another mark at the right half-back flank.
And Gavin Rose has come on for Sydney too, replacing Nettlebeck.
Another West Australian. He's in front here. The red-head, it falls to Mitchell. And boots it down towards half forward. Murphy was interfered with, will get the free. David Murphy outside the 50. Richmond by 6 points. Murphy looking for Minton Connell. Awkward one for him, almost the mark. Lees. Lennon tried to go off the ground. Eventually did well. Rose sliding in. Mitchell centres it. Kapler will have to go.
Courage, pay the mark.
Free kick on.
Over the shoulder, he's called the umpire, who was in perfect position. Griffiths closing on Kapler, and Kapler, who's got 3 goals, is likely to be able to kick this, I'd suggest.
A little bit shaky, Dennis. A little shaky, you see there. Distance won't be a problem. Well, it could be in his present situation. A couple of deep breaths and he should be all right.
Normally a very good kick. Kapler hit the post. Good effort. The margin is 5 points.
3 goals, 2 to Darren Kapler.
Alan Jeans looks on. He'll be very pleased with the efforts of the players in this quarter, whereas Gary Buckenara, I'm sure, wouldn't. Rose tries to punch from behind, couldn't do so. He's got a chance to get his first clean possession. Gives it to Kapler, who's kicked 3 goals. Will he make it 4? He won't.
He might have.
Has he got it through?
Oh.
Yes, he has. It's a goal. So 4 goals to Darren Kapler. I thought Brian Lees might have just got a fingertip to it, but not so. 11-12 to 11-11.
What did you think, Dennis?
He could have been pushed in the back. Brian Lees as well, I would have thought.
Well, we'll watch this on replay. Maybe we can get the umpire to turn that decision. No, I don't think so at all.
You're right.
Good thing you're not umpiring.
So the Swans hit back again. Kapler becomes the leading goal kicker in the match. He has 4. Sydney's first goal of the quarter. And it's 1 point the difference. A thriller at the MCG. Under 5 minutes left in the term. Lambert, Smith, and the Tigers will swing into attack again. The hand pass comes out in the direction of Turner. Bayes falls over the top of him. Wheeler will look for the solace of the boundary line and finds it. Boundary throw in 15 metres around from goal.
Just over 4 minutes remaining till 3/4 time. The Swans by a point. Real tough game of football, this one. This is Kelly up from the back pocket, in trouble. Did well. Weaving a little magic. Got it to Mitchell. Rose. Played mainly in Western Australia as a defender. Playing at the present time at centre half forward. I think he's earmarked for that position with the Swans. Good mark, Honeybun. That hurt.
Played a good game, Dennis, hasn't he?
Yes.
Played a good game. He's got a lot of ability. One of those players that consistency is the problem with him. See how he came down there. They really do hurt. And he's not too good either. He's being assisted. Maybe he might have to go off the ground. He is going off the ground, Honeybun.
Knights. His hand pass not particularly good. Brunton went down. Kelly slaps it out. Mitchell goes off the ground. Oh, clever by Lewis with the side of the boot. Powell misses the ball. Griffiths running away from his own goal in midfield to Gale. He's in trouble. Took too long. Murphy got him. Play goes on. And the ball up. Down towards half forward for the Swans. Honeybun coming off the ground. There he is.
That's where he landed, on his back. And Richmond were involved in a thriller a few weeks back. They lost by a point to the West Coast Eagles. And don't think there's going to be too much in this afternoon's end result either. This is Edwards. Onto Knights. Long looping hand pass to the run of Campbell. Possession number 24 for him.
Oh, holding, surely.
Yes, could have been a free kick to Holmes. Wheeler fumbles. Gets ridden into the ground. Bayes will get clear. Well, he can kick the ball long, Mark Bayes. Low trajectory kick up to the forward line. Marking contest. Strooper will give it to Murphy, who unaccountably fumbles. He might get clear. He's outside 50. Not having much luck, David Murphy. Wants support. Mitchell tries to give it to him through the legs of Lambert. And it comes to Strooper again.
Got some ability, Struber.
He's gone for a pass, and that's successful. McGovern can kick well. Lines it up, and touched by Lees this time. Through for only one behind. So McGovern's first score of the day. A point. 2 points the difference in favour of Sydney. And under 2 minutes left in this term. So the last quarter earmarked to be a thriller as Lees kicks in.
Well, last time they played on this ground, of course, the Swans had a draw. Over the top, strong mark taken by Tunbridge. Tunbridge from 55, fancies his chances, runs to 50, goes for distance, hasn't got the carry, no. Lee's back and saves again. He's like a soccer goalie at the present time, Brian Lees. Nothing a bit to say
now.
Yes. There's Grovelar shouting the instructions. There he goes towards the outer side. Waiting behind. McGovern can go short and does to Lewis, who hung on. Or did he? No, he didn't.
No, free.
Came out.
Could have been a free kick, Don, couldn't it?
Free charging in. And the margin remains at 2 points. 11-13, 11-11. Just over a minute remaining until three-quarter time. We're set for a big finish at the cricket ground. Lambert dragged off it. Tunbridge. Tackle. Jarred free. Lambert going nowhere. Murphy had him. Powell slaps it out. Taken by Smith. Dragged down. Gets it to Campbell. Well done by Turner. This is free.
Long hand pass. Barry Young around Bays. When they're going backwards. Edwards kicks short. Knocked down by Lawson from Griffiths. The Swans will try desperately to tie it up here if they can as the clock ticks down to three-quarter time. Wheeler. Smith. Good hand pass. Campbell can score. Away he goes. 25 metres out. And he's put it through for a goal. Well, Wayne Campbell gets his second goal. And only a few seconds from the siren. Richmond got one close to the quarter-time siren, and they've done that again in the third term. 12-11 to 11-13.
Well, I had my heart in my mouth on this occasion because I thought he was going to muck it up. Campbell might have gone for that run too far, and then he bounced and it really didn't come up kindly for him. But he was able to get down, pick up the bounce. And that's his second goal for the quarter, Wayne Campbell.
4 seconds left in the third term. So a vital goal to Richmond in the closing stages. Lambert farms out a hand pass intended for Power as the siren goes for three-quarter time. Good quarter by Richmond, and they have the lead. They lead by 4 points after they trailed by 13 at half-time. 12-11-83 to 11-13-79.
Final term then. 12-11, 11-13. Richmond in front. Campbell, who's been a very good player, got it from Honeybun, unloads a long one. Holmes over the top, fisting away from Edwards. Wheeler's got the ball now, comes out with it right on the whistle.
A little bit of trivia, Dennis, but is that a new ball?
Not sure, Don.
Because I thought only on adverse weather condition day do they change the ball.
Maybe we have one.
Bounce. Tunbridge. Brunton. Only as far as Maxfield. Maxfield, a chance to score from here. He can kick it a long way. And Cordy eyeball to eyeball with Hogg down there.
He did kick his last one on the run. That was from about the same distance out.
Maxfield puts it high, not quite the carry. Tunbridge got a fist on it. Down goes Naish. Crashing into him was Lewis. And to behind. So the margin out to 5 points now. 12-12, 11-13.
Different ploy of using either Kapler or Bays to kick in. Sydney. He's run down from centre half back. Bays.
Well, Bays arguably the longest kick in the side. Gets plenty of distance with that.
Oh, good mark. Man in front. Pay it.
No, but Honeybun seems to have recovered after that previous marking accident. He's dragged down some good ones today. And there's Hogg with another good one. Hogg well within kicking distance. He's kicked 3 goals too this afternoon. And a goal here would really lift the Tigers in the early stages of the final quarter. Excellent mark by Jeff Hogg, who kicked 88 goals and 57 goals in 88. 89 he topped their goal kicking again in 91 with 68 goals. He was third in their best and fairest last year. Looking to add to his goal tally. He's added to his behind tally. 3 goals, 3 kicked by Jeff Hogg. So that makes the difference. An even 1 goal, 85-79, with 23 minutes left in this match. Mark Bayes, former best and fairest winner. Honeybun with a good leap and a good punch, as Don mentioned. Naish, Wheeler, can't catch him. Naish into goal, and Bayes content, after not taking the mark, to knock it through for a behind. Could be a valuable one. 7 points the difference now in favour of Richmond. And again, Bayes to kick in. The Tigers doing all the attacking in the early stages of the final quarter. But the Swans have to find something with only 1 goal since half-time. Shepherd by Griffiths allows Knights to come through. Couldn't take the ball. Lawson's there, picked up by Maxfield. Into the goal square, 1-out duel, and Bayes ducking back.
Good use of the body then. Used it well, Bayes.
Marks over Hogg. Lewis.
Another good use of the body.
Strong grab.
What has he done?
He's given it to Kapler, Don. Out to Mitchell, who's been quiet today. On to Brunton. Gets clear of Knights, and a good mark by Rose, who came on during the third quarter and looks quite a prospect. Inside the square. Forward line fairly open. Minton Connell.
Oh!
Couldn't take the mark, though. And it will be a free kick to Brian Lees.
Well, obviously he put his hands into the back. Well, I don't know. I thought he put his legs in there. He's going for the ball. What's this? Oh.
Yes, that looked reasonable, didn't it?
He's going down the eyes for the ball.
Anyway, it's a Richmond ball. Free. Kicks to centre wing. And Richmond have really lifted, haven't they, in this final quarter so far. This is Turner, who started at full-back.
He was holding Naish, then Wheeler.
Punches the ball clear.
Lawson with the run of it. Mitchell. Tunbridge in trouble. Very nimble. Down towards half-forward. Oh. Big leap from Gray. It runs behind. Honeybun. Across the ground. Free in best position. Couldn't hang on. Recovers well. And Tony Free's away. Runs to the wing. Kicks towards half-forward. Edwards on the lead. It fell short of him. Knocked on by Young. Taken by Wheeler. Good evasion. Didn't look though. Campbell. Now Free. Back towards half-forward once more. Tunbridge should have marked that. Wheeler very indecisive there. It needed a quick kick. He couldn't do that. Tunbridge had it, then lost it. Big scramble. Luck will play a part here.
No.
Griffiths over the ball. Dragged down, and finally a whistle.
20.5 minutes left in this match. Richmond by 7 points at the moment. Is it enough? Certainly their forward line after half-time has been much better than Sydney's. Edwards, that's as good as a kick. 25 metres. He's got Naish in the pocket. Centering kick. Hogg, Lawson, Griffiths. And then Sydney able to tie it up again. And just as well. Golden opportunity missed. Griffiths certainly giving it everything at the moment. Took a ripper mark early in the game.
Matthew Wheeler, the half-back flank, picking up number 6 there for Richmond. Really will have to tighten up. Look how much latitude he's giving Naish on the forward line.
Barry Young tries to take it out of the air. Didn't have much success. And again a bounce. Sydney leading by 7 points. A goal here would make things difficult for Sydney. They had trouble scoring goals since half-time. Edwards tried to get it out of the pack again. Holmes slides one off the side of the boot, and McGovern takes the mark in the back pocket.
As I speak, the Sydney runner's gone out to Matthew Wheeler and just had a word. Maybe he's conveyed that message from our commentary box.
Kelly, very indecisive. Eventually gets a kick away. Cordy close to the boundary line. Back for Gray, who keeps it in front. Confronted by Gale, who did well, to Honeybun. Honeybun from the wing. Good kick. Hogg close to the boundary line. Pulls it back to the pocket. Edwards, strong grab in front of Holmes.
Big leap, Dennis. A big leap. And a good one too. Tried to make a full forward of this youngster early on in the season. They moved him into the ruck, gave him a little bit of freedom. He's a mobile type. He's a long string bean at the moment. And when he does fill out, he'll be a very good player. Got a good football brain.
It's pretty full at the moment, I'd suggest. And he comes. Stuart Edwards, fine kick. A beauty. So the margin now is 13 points the Tigers' way. That was the margin they trailed by at half-time.
Boy from Haileybury, he's played all games this season, Edwards. Good play there by Gale. Honeybun the long bomb, but I'm impressed with this big leap. Watch. Hogg chips it. Holmes just could not get up there. He's just too big, Edwards.
Back to the centre. And Sydney needing something now. They trail by 13 points. Kelly lost it. Maxfield overruns it. Gray left foots it out towards the right half forward flank. McQueen leading in the race for the ball, and he'll be content to see it over the boundary line in front of David Strooper. So Sydney needing something now. We've got plenty of time, 18 minutes left in the match. But the way things are progressing, if this trend goes on, it'll be a Richmond game. Honeybun's lifted his game too. Ball kicked out by Campbell. Free kick going Richmond's way. It'll be taken by Turner. Turner on left centre wing. After half-time, Richmond looking much the better side. Tried the spiral punt. Knocked away by Dunkley. Two Swans players went up. Rebounds to Lambert. He'll give the hand pass away. Long hand pass into the goal square. Hogg will kick another one. Came from Barry Young, the hand pass. And Richmond fans ecstatic as they get their 14. 14-14 to 11-13.
Well, one gets the feeling now that Richmond are going to go on with this game. Players very enthusiastic. All you need in a position that Richmond are in is a couple of goals and one like that, and it really does get their tails up because they've been down all season. They smell victory, and that's all they needed. A little bit of a lift, and it came through Barry Young. A beautiful handball.
Richmond by 19 points. Honeybun gets it down. McGovern towards half forward. Gale, very valuable player in the second half, hits the umpire. Campbell, a valuable player all day. Back to Gale. Swings it out wide. Knights out of bounds. It will be thrown in. Campbell 31 possessions now, 17 kicks, 14 hand passes and 7 marks. Thrown in on the wing. Turner in front. Tunbridge gets it down. Mitchell, hurried kick. Knights. Maxfield, who's been lively. Long kick. Hogg works his way in front. Cordy reaches over the top, gets it on the ground. Socket off the ground there. Goal bounce. It was Breman. And it will be a throw-in alongside the behind post in the left full forward pocket. Edwards in front, Tunbridge, Hogg from behind.
Wheeler off too, Dennis. Wheeler is off and Thorpe's come on for Sydney.
4 goals for. Hogg has kicked from Richmond's 14-15, 20 points. Still plenty of time for Sydney if they're good enough, but since half-time it's been really one-way traffic for Richmond. They've kicked 6 goals to 1. Sydney still haven't scored since three-quarter time. They've added only 1 goal since the main break. Turner is the man taking it, who began the day at full-back. Young up one-handed. Dunkley shepherded by Rose into the mud patch. Powell does the shepherding for Gale. As Dennis mentioned, a good player since half-time, and so too is this fellow. I liked his game since the main break. Honeybun. Hogg at the back. Palms it down, not to a teammate. Lawson to Bayes. And Mark Bayes with a clearing dash. Not a huge kick from him, and badly directed because McQueen has taken the mark at centre half back. That's where the Swans are breaking down at the moment. Gale onto Breman. Maxfield, who kicks well with the left foot and long again. Cordy will go the punch to get it away from Hogg. McGovern overruns the ball. But without it totally. Oh, ball slapped into the open spaces. Here's a chance for a goal into the goal square. Naish has got it. And again it came from Barry Young.
A real opportunity, Chris Nash. He's got now McGovern as his opponent, but that was well set up by Barry Young. Got the ball, put it on the ground. Watch this here. There, Hulk got it out. Young puts it on the ground. He meant to do that, and just getting his foot to it. I don't believe he touched the hand of Neil Cordy.
Back in the middle. Terrific come from behind victory, it seems, in store for Richmond here. Maxfield got it out of the centre. He's done that a lot today. Lawson down towards half forward for the Swans. Close to the boundary line, out of bounds, will have a throw-in. So Richmond have dominated the midfield since half-time. And you felt when the Swans went deep into attack with Minton Connell down there, they were dangerous, but it simply hasn't gone down there.
Honeybun and Gale have made the difference, haven't they, Dennis?
Yep. Honeybun again working hard. Paid a free kick. Advantage is paid, though. Campbell to Lambert. No, it will come back. So the Tigers on course for their second victory of the season. Honeybun out of the back pocket towards the wing. Dunkley goes to ground.
Oh, he's hurt.
He's hurt.
He's hurt.
Someone stood on his wrist, I think, in that exchange. Lambert. Young. High kick. Going back. McGovern needed to mark it. Didn't. Now they've got problems. Edwards slapped out by Nash. Taken by Hogg. Snaps another one.
That's 5.
Well, I think the fat lady's now going to start and sing as Richmond are home. That was a real confidence goal, an arrogant goal by Hogg. When a team does that, you know they're well in command of the situation. That's his 5th goal. 5 goals for. A mark should have been taken over there by McGovern. An easy chest mark. Better player than that, McGovern. But a good goal by the Richmond full forward. Number 34, Jeff Hogg.
5 goals to Hogg. 111 plays 79. And since half-time, it's been all one-way traffic. Free, or long kick. Towards full forward again, and another Richmond mark. Was it McQueen or Edwards? Edwards. I saw this young lad play at Football Park against the Crows. I don't think would have been too happy with his efforts that day, but he certainly played well today when he came on to replace Honeybun initially late in the second quarter. I think it was from memory.
Also saw Andrew Dunkley going off.
Edwards kicks at goal. He might have just missed to the near side, but that doesn't look particularly happy with his efforts. And one behind, indicated by the goal umpire. So Edwards has 1 goal, 1 against his name. Richmond 16-16, Sydney 11-13. Still haven't scored in this final quarter, and still only 1 goal, 4 since half-time. And they're led by 13 points. This is Nettlebeck. Nettlebeck from centre half back. Looks for Rose.
Oh,
good finger tipper. Lawson, who's kicked 2. And that's their first score of the quarter. Kicked by Jamie Lawson. He's 2 goals, 1 against his name. So only 1-5 since half-time for Sydney. They trail by 32 points with 12 minutes left in the match.
Lees intended for free. Fine mark. Interesting, Nettlebeck is back on the ground. He wasn't killing them at centre-half forward in the first half, but they looked a bit aside with him there. This is Turner, clever mark.
He's done well, Dennis, since going to centre-half forward, Turner.
Yeah, hits the ground running and boots inside the attacking 50. Edwards, good mobility across his body. Cordy and Hogg. Well played by Hogg. Cordy knocks it away from him. Hogg with desperation dives on top of it, shovels it backwards. Young has got it now. His handball on the forward line has been very constructive. Edwards goes across to support. That was Lennon. Hogg again. Chips towards centre half forward. Turner. Well, hard way to move at 15 metres. But eventually they got the job done.
Now never turn your back to goal as Turner is doing now, because what the opponent on the mark can do is run back off the mark, maybe 20 metres. You go back concentrating on only your situation, not on the goals. And you don't know where the mark is. The man on the mark can run up and really put you off.
Scott Turner, 45 metres out. Distance no problem. Behind.
Yet to kick a goal this year, Scott Turner, mainly because of the fact he's played a full back.
33 points the difference. Cordy straight down the middle. Honeybun almost the mark. Lambert, who's been terrific, hurried kick, and Naish. Now Naish could almost score from here.
It's been dangerous today, Dennis, because his opponents have given him a lot of latitude. On that occasion, McGovern was a long way behind.
Virtually a forward specialist, Naish. Good goal.
Can see why.
Well, he kicked 5 goals, 1. As you see there, the score 119, playing 80. 5 goals, 1 last week, Naish. He's kicked 10 goals for the season prior to this game, so that's taken him up to 14 goals, 14-9 for the season, and a real opportunist. He's got a lot of speed, but as I said earlier, he's been given a lot of latitude by his opponents.
So back to the centre again. 119 now to 80. Been a very disappointing second half by the Sydney Swans. This is Stuart Maxfield. Looks for Hogg.
Oh! And they're both injured.
That was like Ray Card and Keith Gregg, that one, wasn't it? Both those players. Stretcher job for Hogg.
Oh, and what about the Sydney fellow?
Who's the Sydney player? Just can't pick him up at the moment.
Holmes, was it?
Might have been. It was Brunton. Young tries to get the hand pass out. Kelly goes for the boundary line. And that was a sickening collision. Here it is again.
Here it is. Really, they were
Holmes
both committed. They were both committed.
Well, they're both getting up, but they might both come off. The stretcher is out there. I don't think it's needed, and that's good news. But that was a very, very solid collision, and Hoggy, he's come off the worst for wear, I think.
He's a tough player, Holmes. He's got up, he's limping. There he is on screen.
Well, he had the position on Hogg. Terrific to see Hogg coming off, but with some assistance.
Young punches over the back. Griffiths taken down. The hand pass was good. Knights from Bremen, and a goal. So Richmond steamrolling Sydney at the moment. Matthew Knights gets his second. He's kicked 2 goals, 1, and really it's been a one-horse race since half-time.
Yes, you wouldn't have thought, Peter, at half-time such a transformation could come over a game. Sydney really did control it in the second quarter, but then again Richmond showed great tenacity to fight back, and they've certainly gone on with it in this second half. Matthew Knights, his second goal, was well held by Brunton early.
Just over 9 minutes remaining. Mitchell out of the middle. Lambert has been his master this afternoon. Minton Connell missed it. Lees squares the ball. Wasn't his intention. Murphy, pursued by Lennon, gets it back to Gray, in trouble. Lennon's got it now. McQueen comes away, goes in short to Knights. And Knights has got plenty of space on the outer side. He goes down towards half forward. Up in front. Well,
Royce Hart.
Real
most unusual. He hung in the air like Michael Jordan.
Oh, watch this on replay. Oh.
Well, he got a helping hand. He got a helping hand. It was held up there. Menegola from outside the 50, off target and behind. There's Holmes just jogging off.
Like the one that Hart took over Walker in that memorable final here at the MCG, wasn't it?
That'll make you jump. Bayes kicks in. Good mark. Held by Nettlebeck.
Craig Nettlebeck, who's had a stint on the bench. Up to Lewis. Lee stands the mark. Lewis goes inboard with the kick. He's found Brunton. the job on Knights today. Knights has got loose though in the third and fourth quarters. Sydney needs something. Rose, can he give it to them?
Rose.
Tried to get the hand pass away, couldn't do so. Going to be a Richmond ball again. Lambert, he's always constructive with his disposal. This one certainly no exception. He's picked out Griffiths, and away go Richmond again. Honeybun takes the hand pass. Menegola, low down this time. Very famous number, of course, in Tigerland, worn for many years by Kevin Bartlett. At one stage, the VFL's leading number of games played by that man. And of course, a former coach at Punt Road. But the coach today, Alan Jeans, would be happy with his Chargers' efforts after the main break. Menegola for goal, and off the hands of the pack through for one behind. So Richmond going right on with the job in the last 7 minutes of play, 127-80. Still Sydney goalless in this quarter, and they've kicked only one goal since half-time. Lewis, but the big fellows upfield, Gale, Honeybun, have made a difference. Murphy, who's been quiet today, certainly by his standards, kicks to half forward, and the mark taken down there by Thorpe. Losing, of course, Higgins and Carroll didn't help their cause initially. Badly directed kick and taken over the line by McQueen. It was intended for Rose, but not a good kick off the boot. So throwing it right half forward for Sydney. Mitchell and Lambert. This time Mitchell wins out. Rose, quick shot at goal. He's registered a minor score. So his first score of the day, and then he's Sydney's second behind of the term, 11-15 to 18-19.
Well, they've only kicked 3 points, really, Peters, for the second half.
Just one goal. Lees. Honeybun still in the back pocket. High towards the wing. Bayes and Turner. Murphy with dash. McGovern breaking away, runs through the middle, kicks it well inside the 50. Rose in front, knocked away by Gale, taken by McQueen.
Got numbers, haven't they, right across that full back line now, Richmond.
Free. Not very well done. Minton Connell, 25 metres out. How will it bounce? Gale just touched it. That was awkward. He did well. Just over 5 minutes remain. 11-16. Plays 18-19.
Still goalless Sydney in this quarter. At the back was Breman. Shark well by Murphy, who often kicks those sorts of goals.
Free kick.
Well, it could have been against Thorpe. He's come up with the football.
Oh, what a
Left foot
goal.
snapshot. Yes, what a goal. It's through.
The second for the half, Sydney, coming from Thorpe. Alan Thorpe, who's been a real wanderer as far as football goes. Recruited from Preston RSL, went to Fitzroy, then to South Warrnambool, to Tura, and was picked up in this year's March draft, the 18th selection by the Sydney team. But that is a good goal. He didn't look where they were, he knew where they were.
More clubs than Ian Baker Finch. Is that what you're saying, Don? So a belated goal to Sydney, kicked by Thorpe in time on in the final term. Won't make much difference to the result. Might give the side a little bit of confidence though to come back a bit. Bayes, of course, they face Hawthorn next week. Lees, McQueen. Oh, they're just using the ball beautifully now. And this is Powell. We've got them moving in the first quarter. This guy has done well too today. Griffiths, his work has been pretty tidy. He took a really good mark earlier in the day. Matthew Knights. He never seems to turn in a bad one. Knights kicks to full forward. Can't find anybody down there. And the ball was rushed through by Cordy for only one behind to Richmond.
Darren Holmes hurt himself again after that fly for the mark. He's just picking himself up off the ground. He'll be a sore boy tonight.
Cordy to Lewis in the back pocket. Towards the outer side. Minton Connell to Kelly. Disappointing result, this one this afternoon for the Swans. This is Thorpe.
He's got Kepler in centre if he wants him.
Goes for distance instead. Down towards full forward. Strooper. Good mark. Strupper only about 10 metres out. Should kick a goal here.
Well, he's a good player in the first half, David Strupper, number 15. But in the second half, he's not Robinson Crusoe. He's gone missing. In Sydney, players have certainly gone missing in the second half.
He's got the goal.
His second. 1 goal in the first quarter. 2 goals too for the day, David Strupper. Set up a lot of goals early on. I was impressed with his play in the first half, but as I said earlier, has gone missing in the second half. Thorpe did have Kapler, decided against, a little slow getting back on the mark, but Strupper getting away from McQueen. Had the flight of the ball, an easy overhead mark.
34 points the difference after that goal by Strupper. No time, of course, for Sydney now. Kelly kicks to half forward, and Minton Connell fires for a spectacular mark.
Peter, he gave away a free kick, but he took the mark that time. Earlier, he didn't take the mark, a free kick.
Gee, that's a long roost, but only one behind. So 2 goals for his tally for the afternoon. His first game back since round 2 after injuring a knee. Could have been a lot worse. Lees for a lead. Honeybun, oh yes,
He's done well, hasn't he?
oh, after half-time I've liked his game, Dom. He's made the difference, he and Gale in the big man department. Griffiths, Lawson,
Quick.
and running into plenty of trouble down there was Gray. Brunton into the forward pocket, marking contest down there. No one can take it. Rose tries to keep the ball in play, couldn't do so. It'll be a throw-in, only 10 metres from the behind post. 2 minutes left in the match. And again, getting pretty dark here. We had a thunderstorm at half-time, so just about everything today. Honeybun and Tunbridge. And Honeybun has got on top in that duel. Kelly, left foot snapshot, hits the post. So nothing going right for Sydney at the moment. Kelly's tally for the day, 1 goal, 1.
25 possessions too. Kelly, that's a normal day's work, but the possessions haven't been quality ones as far as I'm concerned.
Gale's got it. Campbell, 32 points the difference. Lennon alongside the centre circle. Here comes Edwards, misses the mark, should have held that one. McGovern knocks it away. Still he goes, McGovern. Naish couldn't control it. Menegola close to the boundary line, could have been pushed in the back. Murphy towards the outer side wing. Lennon across his body, gained about 20 metres. Breeman's got it, goes in short, marked by Naish. Just over a minute remaining, and Richmond about to post their second victory of the season. Well done by Holmes, he's got plenty of courage. Kelly goes off the ground and it runs out of bounds on the outer side wing. Well, Sydney led by 13 points at half-time. One wonders what Alan Jean said to his Tigers, but they have been a different team since the break. And there he is. No doubt feeling well satisfied. Lambert out of the congestion. One of the prime reasons why they've done so well. Naish gets it across to Edwards. Now Young. Breeman. Well done. Turner too slow. Kelly got him. Good pick up by Naish. Deep in the pocket, Naish, he pulls it back. Oh, the goal of the afternoon.
He's kicked 5 now, Chris Naish.
3 of those coming in the last quarter. Very happy with himself. That was a beautiful goal. Right foot kick normally. Scott Turner really very, very slow. But there's Naish breaking away from Bays, going deep into that left forward pocket, then screwing the ball back with his left foot. Good effort. A real opportunist.
5 goals to him and 5 goals to Jeff Hogg. The story has been 11 goals to 2 after half-time. Sydney more than competitive before the break. After half-time, not really in the same category as the Tigers. Minton Connell relays it to Murphy, who goes for a pass up towards centre half forward, and he's found Kapler. There's the siren. Kapler will have his kick. It won't change the result, but he will get a chance to kick his 5th goal. Become the 3rd player in the match to do that. But Richmond supporters ecstatic because they've won the game. Kapler, 40 metres out, kicks it goal. and gets it. So 5 goals, 2 to Darren Kapler in a losing score. A pretty good effort. We check the final score at the MCG. Richmond winning their second game for the year. 1920, 134 to Sydney, 14-18, 102. For a 32-point win to Richmond, they'll be pretty happy about that in Tigerland tonight, but a few questions over Sydney after looking the goods before half-time, Dennis.
Well, the same old questions, I suggest, Pete. I mean, every time they promise a little bit, Sydney, they can't deliver. Jared Healy is down there with one of the victorious players, I do believe. Jared?
Yes, I'll have Barry Young with me. Barry, what a fantastic comeback.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's fantastic. Any win's a good win.
Well, you have struggled a little bit this season as a club. Gingy, what do you say at half-time?
Oh, no, it's a learning process. We're adapting to Gingy's style of play. And he just said, you know, perseverance, stick at it, and, you know, hopefully as each game goes on, we get better.
And you've been having a little bit of a problem yourself. You fell through a roof, I'm told.
Oh, yeah, a little slight accident at work, yeah.
Well, you showed great form when you come back onto the ground for your first game this season. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Jared.
Yes, a slight accident at work. No accidents today. Some of his hand passes in the last half were particularly good. Gary Buckenara, I don't think he'd be too happy. I'm sure he'll have a few words to say as he and Kevin Egan march towards the race. I'm sure a few words.
The roof fell in on the Sydney Swans after half-time today, didn't it?
Very aptly put. But Richmond certainly the better side after half-time. And the big guys made the difference. David Honeybun, Gale, perhaps particularly in that third quarter. The Knight was able to throw off his tag a little bit in Brunton. And of course you had to admire the work up forward of Chris Naish, who finished up with 5 goals and I think had 3 opponents from memory during the course of the afternoon.
Dale Waitman in that group going off the ground as well, out injured at the present time, the veteran. So it's been all Richmond in the second half and they get off the bottom of the table. That's what they're smiling about, I think, as much as anything else, and a chance to stay in contention, because had they lost today the season was well and truly over. As it is, it's going to be tough. Richmond then big winners. You wouldn't have predicted that at half-time. 19-20 to 14-18.